Welcome back, gang. Jayhuahua here. Sunderland on the road to glory. It's the end of season review / last couple of games and a couple of other bits and pieces. Let's catch up from where we were last time. Where were we? Last time we had the Carabao Cup final and we won. Since then, we have been in free fall. 3 points, 2 3-3s and a 0-0, and the rest of them have been defeats. It's been abysmal. We won't stick on that for too long because we've got 2 games left that we're going to bring the key highlights for, and we're also going to bring an end of season roundup and review. A little bit of admin. We have a transfer already decided. Tottenham are back in for Sirkin. Sirkin's rejected him again. This is just a continuation of this like 6 million bid. I might try and sell him and get a bit of money for him in the summer. Yeah, so quickly, Kevin Lasagna is off the menu. He's off the Rennes, 6.25 million overall. He's 32. He wasn't going to feature next season. I thought, do you know what? Let's get rid of him. Iosu Marco. Look at him. He looks like a decent player. Wanted by Chelsea, Manchester United, and Newcastle, and a couple of other teams like Milan. Like basically big European powerhouses wanted this guy. One for the future, sign Marco whatever the price. Well, we have signed him for whatever the price, and the price is just over £10 million. So he's already on his way in. That's a striker for us. Probably not going to be the first team choice, but what else has happened? Oh, Edgar Zuniga. Here we go. Wanted again. Chelsea, United, PSG. So we've bought him. Well, we've got a bid under consideration. 5.25 million. He looks like a decent left back, which could go a long way to replacing Sirkin if we do end up selling him. But Zuniga is on his way. He's going to accept the contract. He was very happy. He wanted like 20 grand a week. I've offered him 25. There's no one else that's come in for a bid yet. I don't think they will. So fingers crossed. I'm just going to quickly skip through now to the Everton game, which is in a few days' time. We are mathematically safe as well, gang. Just to quickly show you the league table. We are 14th at the moment. We are 3 points away from last season's total. 8 points clear of Crystal Palace, who are in the relegation zone. So we are comfortably, basically consistent where we're basically consistent with where we were last season, which is slightly disappointing considering the team is much better. But you can't really grumble. You know, safety, 14th, 15th, I'd take. And we are continuously improving the team and improving the squad year on year. Just as a heads up, gang, Manchester City and Liverpool, it's coming down to the wire yet again. 2 games left, 2 points between Liverpool and City. However, this season, City's goal difference is better than Liverpool's, despite Liverpool winning 7-1 down here. Nottingham Forest are now down. Crystal Palace are also down. We're going to bring you just a very, very extended highlights. The key highlights, should I say. We're just going to bring you the key highlights for this Everton game and the final game against Arsenal. So don't be alarmed if you don't see much of these games. It's not really the purpose of the episode. I don't want it to run. I don't want the episode to run on too long either. Brilliant from Leonardo. Angelo now doesn't give it away. Sandri back to Leonardo. Sandri pulls it inside to Gomez. Angelo back to Gomez. Hlozek, Medina, Zakarian. It's 1-0. Arsene Zakarian, 8th of the season. It would be nice to get a win in the final few games of the season. We were basically safe 10 games ago. We didn't need much. We haven't got much. 1-0. Renault with the ball. Lovato. Nahoon. Oh, he's give it away. And Armando Broja has scored. And Nahoon can go to Porto for £23.5 million. Bye-bye. We're going to be losing Callum Doyle. I think Jim Ashley is going to be off as well. So we are going to need a centre-back. Oh, is one of the youngsters going to come through? Possibly. Anyway, here comes Gomez, Sandri, Hlozek. What a goal! What a goal. 13 for the season, Adam Hlozek, and it's 2-1. 25 yards out. What a goal indeed. Durkin comes away with it. Zakarian. Lozek. Zakarian. Lozek. And he found a pass. Zakarian now. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Everton are very unhappy at this performance. And rightly so. Lovato now. Angelo. Through. Lozek. Lozek! Off the post. And let me tell you, gang. This is the best we've played in, well, probably since the Carabao Cup final. We've been absolutely brilliant in this first half. Zakarian with the corner. It's in. Jayhuahua Velez with his first of the season. That's his first for the club, surely? Yes, it is. I mean, scrappy. I didn't know what was going on with that corner. We're going to watch the replay. Zakarian whips it in. He misses his header. Oh. So, Broja misses his header. Mina just sets up Velez, and it's 3-1. Velez has literally just walked off the bench in like the 60th minute and bagged himself a goal. We have absolutely dominated them here today. 20 shots, 12 on target, 1.96 XG. We're well worth this win. And we have won. Comfortably so. What a performance. What a performance. A very nice victory. Well done. Okay, that was fantastic. Very pleased at that. And we're going to go straight through now to the final game of the season, so you're probably not going to see anything until we come back in a second. So yeah, Walter Leonardo is now described as a wonder kid, and so is Jayhuahua Velez. Were they always described as wonder kids? Did I just miss that? Well, he came on and scored, so he's going to get himself a game. Final game of the season. Oh, go on. Let's tell you what. We're going to bring Lasagna on so he can say goodbye to the fans. Because I'm sentimental like that and the game doesn't really matter. Apart from that, I'm very happy with the team. Played very well last time out, so let's go. Let's not go because Christian Medina stubbed his toe, so he wants to finish the season early. Fine. Wow. So to say City had to lose and Liverpool had to win, they're only playing each other on the final day. I can't even attend it. I'd rather watch that match than mine. It's the only thing really still to play for. Aston Villa could sneak into the European places. United could get into the Champions League places, but other than that, well, we'll be very much paying attention to the scores. Adam Lozek is actually currently unhappy at the club because he wants a new deal reflecting his ability, and the new deal, his contract doesn't run out for ages, and the new wages were, it would have made him the highest earner at the club. I think you were asking for like £110,000 a week. And I think the highest earner currently is about 70-ish. That's just going to nuke my wage budget, especially with new players coming in. So I've purposely made him unhappy, and I'm going to try and offer him a new contract after the transfer window, hoping he'll come down to about 75, 80, which I would happily give him. But not with finishing like that. Asim Agic, inside, Zakarian, Agic again, Sandri, finds Lozek. This time he rifles it home. And the referee wants to have a look at VAR. So we're going to all sit here in silence. Goal awarded. He's finishing the season strong, is Lozek. Give me that new contract. Putting himself in the shop window. Would I sell him? No one's safe. I think the only players that would really be desperate to keep hold of are Jayhuahua Velez and Walter Leonardo. Oh, and Breno. Breno. Good goalkeepers are very hard to come by. For a good price. And I don't know if I'd get enough for Breno to make me want to sell him. But everyone else I'd happily sell. The money was there. Some of them I'd have to if the minimum fee release clause was met. Like Nahoon. I think someone's going to come in and get him for 23.5. So I might have to try and lock him down to a new deal. That's a question we're going to have to ask ourselves. Is he worth locking down to a new deal and try and get more money for him? Or try and keep him? Ideally I want to keep him. Tierney. Solomon. Velez with a great challenge. What? Apparently not a great challenge. That's giving away a penalty. Well, I'm not happy at that. No penalty. Fantastic. Go on, VAR. Come on, VAR. End of highlight. End of highlight. End of highlight. Get it clear. Go on, Angelo. You got the pace. Not end of highlight. He comes away. Solomon, cynical. Get him off. Get him off. Ooh. Saka. Saliba. Odegaard. Tomiyasu. 1-1. Just before half-time, Arsenal equalise. And what's that in the corner? Manchester City 1, Liverpool 0. City are doing what they need to do to regain their Premier League title. Angelo's not playing great. Zakarian's not playing great, and they're both a bit unfit, but never mind. Here comes Lozek. Now Carmo. Carmo pulls it back to Sandri. Oh, and across to Agic. Agic has got space. Part like the Red Sea. And it's 1-0. Asim Agic with a goal. And Leandro Carmo with the assist. He's only just come on the pitch. My substitutions today have been off the charts. Look at this. I mean, it wasn't the best of assists. I mean, it was all down to Arsenal's defence for the assist here. They just no one came to the ball. And Agic said, "Thank you very much." 1-0. No, 2-1. Kevin Lasagna getting a hero's welcome. He's scored some important goals this season. I'll be very... Oh, God. I've just said my substitutions have been on point. I've just brought Derek on and he's given away a penalty. Why do I say these things? The game's obviously listening. And it's in. I wondered if Breno might be able to save it because he saved some penalties this season. He's been brilliant as Breno. What a player. I'll take this. 42 points, 13th. So we've increased our points tally and increased our league finishing position. We continue at this rate, 11th, 9th. I probably want to do a bit of a bigger jump. Maybe not next season, the season after. We've got European football next season. That's an important thing to remember. We have got European football. So will our form suffer? Most likely. 15.45 million. Man City have won the league. And here we go. End of season review. There it is. The new arrivals then. Renault. Yeah. Delighted. Well, please see a minimum fee release clause of 22 million. Wow. I did not realise that. Okay, he needs a new contract. He definitely needs a new contract. Or does he? Do I risk it? Ooh, Zakarian, they did very happy with him. Agic, yeah, Velez. Oh, brilliant. Carmo. E. What? An extra £838,000. He's worth 30 million. We paid 2.2 million for him. Shut up, board. B for Walter Leonardo. Yeah, good. Again, it was a good signing. £22 million. Sandri. So yeah, all my business I'm quite pleased with. The B+ for Matteo Lasica. He's been awful. He's not very good. He's not worth much. Need to loan him out. Delighted we won the Carabao Cup. Disappointed in the FA Cup. Understandable. A- in the Premier League. We did well. Goal of the season was Zakarian. 4-1 against Forest. That was the opening day of the season. Lest we forget the hat-trick for Lozek and Zakarian with his first goal for the club. 6-1 against Wickham. Biggest win. Fine. Slightly down in broadcast revenue and commercial revenue. Lasagna sold a lot of shirts again. How we lined up? More green this season. Very important. More green. 7.1 for the goalkeeper. I mean, not great when your goalkeeper's getting that, but you conceded 71. That's less goals than last season. 63 in the league. We look at Lumley conceded 77, I think. So, gang, what we're going to do is let's just have a quick look at the club vision and expectations. Avoid relegation. Fine. Yeah. Finish. Yeah, that's fine. End of season team meeting. Good. They think we can avoid relegation. Oh, aren't being ambitious enough. Brilliant. Wow. They think we're good enough to get past the knockout stages of the Euro Cup too. Love it. Training camp destination. Let's go to the USA again. Young player. Arsene Zakarian. Fantastic. Oh, hello. 1.2 million per week. Actually, that's not great, is it? Because that's basically what we got now. An 80 million transfer budget. So we're basically spending almost that. So we need to make some adjustments straight off the bat. Right, there we go. That's about right. So £67 million. That's more like it. So we've got nearly 1.5 in wages and £67.5 million to spend. There's some players that I want to leave the club. That'll probably give me currently committed spending. So yeah, probably give me a bit more. So probably got about 400k to spend on wages and 67.5 million to spend on players. So I've already locked in a couple of players. To be honest, gang, I don't really want to do it this way, but I'm not going to come back for a transfer special because I don't really know what I'm going to be going for. I know I'm going to get a striker, and I'll tell you who I'm going to get as a striker. I've got a couple of people on my targets. So we've got Dane Scarlett, who is worth 23 to 34 million. So he's legit player that I might be interested in. Or Joe Geldhart from Leeds. I think I'm going to get Joe Geldhart regardless because he's going to be a squad player and playing, I don't know, wings or up fronts. He's going to come in and do a job for us. Squad player. So I'm going to be... Joe Geldhart's someone I'm definitely looking at. I mean, we're going to do the customary Lorenzo Luca bid. I'm going to try and get Lorenzo Luca. See if we can get him over the threshold. Do you know what? Let's ask the agent now. Would likely gain a work permit. Would likely gain a work permit. This has all of a sudden become the transfer special, gang. 12.5 additional fees. After league appearances of 50. Minimum league goals of 30. Million. 2.5. Percentage profit from next sale. Get out. They just accepted that. They've just accepted that. I was going to offer them some money over the years, but I thought, do you know what? Let's just see what they say. Right. And I'm going to go straight in with Joe Geldhart as well. The lead's gone up. They're third. They're in the playoffs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and unsettle Joe Geldhart. I'm going to offer them 6 million up front. And installments, 12 monthly. 2 installments of 5 million. After league appearances, 50. You can have another million. Right, so we've just got those two sort of locked in at the moment. Apart from that, other players that we're going to be looking for, I'm not sure what area of the pitch we're going to be trying to strengthen in. There's a lot of players that are piquing my interest, like Tony Minet for a centre-back. He looks good, would be a superb signing for the future. He looks decent enough. You know, there's a lot of players. We've got a bit more money to spend as well, so I'm really looking forward to this transfer window. So what I'm going to do is the next episode is going to be the qualification for the Euro Cup 2, because I think we're in the playoffs, and then a transfer roundup. We'll see how we get on. Do we get Lorenzo Luca? Do we get Joe Gelhardt? Do we get some other regens? Who will we get? Time will tell. Luke has major reservations about negotiating terms. Star player. What? You want to be a star player? What's just happened there? I'm in shock. I'm in shock. Newcastle have won the FA Cup. Makes their season better than ours in this universe. Okay, gang. Yeah, so as mentioned, that'll do. We'll come back for the playoffs. We're going to come back for the playoffs in the new season and a transfer roundup. We'll see who we end up with up front. Striker is definitely on the menu, especially now we're losing our prize dish, Kevin Lasagna. Not our prize dish, but puns, you know, menu, food, lasagna. Yeah, it works. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Take care, and I will see you very soon.